Everything that you can think of, that subconsciously is telling a woman that she's not good enough. All right, so you have a woman that is insecure. Maybe she talks about her weight, maybe she talks about how she looks, her body, whatever it is, but it's driving you crazy. You don't know what to do because she is just not secure about herself, and it just keeps getting worse. What do you do? In this video, I'm going to talk to you about what to do and how to support your woman if she is insecure. Now, one thing I want to mention before we begin is, what does insecure actually mean? It means different things for a lot of people. For some people, it means that they just don't have the confidence to be who they are and say what they want to say, dress the way they want to dress, look the way they want to look. And for other people, especially women, sometimes the insecurity comes from childhood. Now, I'm not going down that road because that's not my cup of tea, but I will say that parents, friends, classmates, brothers, sisters, sometimes women have experienced people picking on them when it comes to their weight, when it comes to how they look, how they dress, their hair, and all these things. Sometimes they get bottled in when they're younger, and when they get older, it's still there. It may not be in the forefront, but it's still there. And when they get into a relationship, sometimes it starts to creep out and rear its ugly head. And whenever you hear her say, hey, how do I look in this? Or am I too fat for this? Or whatever it is, there's things that a woman says to you that she's indicating that she's insecure, but she wants to be secure because she's with you. Now, it's not your job to make any woman happy. It's not. A woman should be happy on their own. It's your job to make her feel special. So what this means to you is be patient, but also understand when she tells you things that you think, oh, that's not a big deal. Like that's way too much, or you're thinking too deep into it. Ask yourself, why is she telling me this? Why is she telling me that she doesn't like her nose? Why is she telling me that she doesn't like how a dress or a certain clothing material looks on her? Ask yourself, why is she telling me this? And it's not necessarily your job to deep dive into it and ask all these crazy questions, but it is your job as her man to support her and just figure out what makes you think that you look this way and that, or why do you say that? Or I've noticed that you've always said such and such. Where is that coming from? Because you want to show her that you actually are listening, you actually care, and you want to support her, and that you're not judging her. Because when you're not judging her and you're supporting her and you care about her, because it is your woman, that can help her really get rid of that insecurity. Because now she's with someone that she's intimate with. She's with someone that actually cares about her. And if you are caring about her and you are intimate with her, that will override whatever she experienced before, because now you're more important. You're that person that she's going to spend the rest of her life with. And for you to accept her for how she is and not look at her insecurity as something negative or not judge her, that can make a world of a difference to her mindset, her attitude, and how she treats you. So it's very important. But understand that some women, they have experiences where they were treated a certain way because of how they looked, their body, their face, whatever. And that breeds them to become very insecure. Now, I want you to think about this. And it's no knock on women at all. I'm happily married. I have a daughter, have a wife, have family members that are women. It's no knock on women at all. But I want you to think about when you go to the mall or when you go anywhere that has stores for women, you see all of this makeup. You see different beauty items, beauty products. You see women that do eyeliner or eyelashes, all of that. You see so much when it comes to beauty. And you have to wonder, is it because they really want to look good? Is it because they don't already look good? Is it an insecurity? What is it? Think about what is it? And the more things that are out there that are made for women to look more beautiful or more pretty or attractive, a lot of times that diminishes their self-esteem and confidence, because it's saying that you don't look good enough. You need to get your eyes done, whether it's eyelashes, eyeliners, your lips aren't good enough, or you need to use this type of makeup or this type of eyeliner. Everything that you can think of, that subconsciously is telling a woman that she's not good enough. Now, if a woman is already in the headspace where she's not at a level of confidence and she's insecure, what do you think that does to her? It makes her feel less than. So you being her man, you being the person she's with, the person she wants to spend the rest of her life with, you have to reassure her that you really do find her attractive, regardless of what she wears, regardless of how she looks, because that is one of the reasons why that you got with her in the first place, because you were attracted to her. But you have to understand, regardless of what it is, you have to reassure her that, hey, you're okay. I find you very attractive. That's why I'm with you. I care about you. I like how you look just the way you are. If you want to get this and that, that's great. But I like you, or I love you, or I care about you just the way you are. Now, there are some women that they don't appreciate their body, whether it's the breast, whether it's the stomach, whether it's their ass. They don't appreciate who they are or how they naturally look. Now, I get it. You may want to enhance some things because you just want to enhance them. That's fine. But help your woman understand that whether you enhance yourself or not, I still love you for who you are. If you are enhancing yourself, speaking of the woman, if she is enhancing herself because she just wants to do it, it has nothing to do with trying to compete with another woman or fill a void. Hey, that's great. But if she's constantly commenting on other women's breasts or other women's asses or other women's bodies or how they look, if she's constantly doing that, you have to reassure her or figure out where is that coming from, because you already have somebody that accepts you and loves you for you. What makes you want to go above and beyond when you already have what you would do those things to get a man with in the first place? If that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, what I'm trying to say is some women get themselves very beautiful. They get the work done. They get it all done because they want to attract a man. But if your woman already is in a relationship with you, but she still wants to enhance herself, regardless of what it is, there's no judgment, then you have to take a step back and wonder what is the reason for that. Because maybe there is some part of her that is still that little girl or that young lady that doesn't feel accepted, that still has a low level of self-esteem. And it's okay. It's completely okay. It's your woman. You stand by her side. Just letting you know, if you have that type of woman, it's your job as her man to reassure her that regardless of what anybody else thinks, that you accept her for who she is. And once she understands that, once she really sees that you really accept her for who she is, you love her, you get turned on by her, you show her that you really are attracted to her, you have to do that. You have to do that because that's the proof. And where some guys mess up, and I'm not knocking you, I'm a man as well, I get it. Where some men mess up is they constantly go to strip clubs, or they constantly watch porn, or they constantly look at other women. Nothing's wrong with that. Like I said, I'm a man. I get it. I'm on your side. However, if you have a woman that has a low self-esteem, you want to make sure that you continue to reassure her by maybe not going out to the strip club so much, maybe not doing certain things that makes her feel uncomfortable. Because if you're telling her, hey, I find you very attractive, you don't need to worry about anything, but you're doing things that are contradictory to what you say, it does not help the situation. So keep that in mind. Insecurity that is getting in the mix of the relationship and it's not making the relationship work smoothly and things come up, have that conversation with her. But also, if you're doing those things that I mentioned, you might want to think about or consider changing what you do and following up with telling her words of affirmation. Because that is your woman. It is your woman. You have to be by her side, especially if she respects you. loves you, cares for you. That's very important. So I hope this video made sense. Talked about how to handle and what to do about a woman if she is insecure. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, because I'm going to be giving you guys videos every week that's tailored around what you guys want. Not what I want, but what you guys want. So write in the comments, what do you like to see? What would you want me to talk more about? Because this is for you. I'm Saul Palmer, your life and relationship coach. You have an outstanding one. Take care.